You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
And your 11 minutes of nonstop news starts with weather and traffic.
Sticking with the spotty showers, Chesley.
Yeah, they're lingering even this morning, but moving out of our area. That's the good news. Nothing much around the perimeter right now. We do have the clouds in place. Mostly cloudy skies will be the call for today, and that will help reduce our temperatures or keep them below the average. That's where we have been last couple of days. Notice we start off with cloudy skies in the 70s, but we'll climb through the 80s as we head through the afternoon. In fact, 85 degrees will be our afternoon high temperature. Look for a 40 to 50% chance for scattered showers with embedded thunderstorms as we head into the afternoon.
Right now, we are monitoring a protest at the state capitol. It's been going on all night long.
A handful of people are camped out rallying in support of the right to choose. Ariana Manise is live for us with the latest this morning.
Aisha, Cheryl, this demonstration initially kicked off Saturday, a day after the Supreme Court issued its ruling overturning Roe v. Wade. Now take a look. These demonstrators, they're lining the streets with their signs as drivers move past. They are honking in support of this movement. Now, this group, they tell us that every day their movement has been growing, and at peak times they've seen at least 150 people stand by them. They tell me they work in shifts as the group changes to keep an ongoing presence at the steps of the state capitol. And they also tell me they do have lawyers on their sides because they want to keep this movement peaceful, to keep the focus on their mission to protect women's rights. Back to you.
Ariana, thank you. Sticking with your 11 minutes of nonstop news, here's what's happening now. CVS has reversed its decision to limit how many Plan B pills someone can buy in one trip. It set a limit of 3 per customer yesterday because CVS was concerned it would run low after the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade.
Doctors are warning about dangerous levels of the sleep aid melatonin being found in kids. Melatonin is sold as a nutritional supplement in the U.S., and it's not regulated by the FDA. Over the last decade, there's been a 530% spike and the number of reports of children taking the supplement. The CDC says most kids get a hold of the pills or gummies by accident, and while most don't have to go to the hospital, taking too much can lead to some serious side effects like vomiting and nausea.
An FDA advisory panel is recommending changes to COVID boosters. Those changes could come by fall. The panel says the new boosters should be focused on fighting Omicron. The FDA could make the final call early next month. Then manufacturers would start making the shots, and that process takes 3 months. This morning, the CDC is drastically ramping up its response to the monkeypox outbreak.
7 monkeypox cases have been confirmed so far in Metro Atlanta, all among men who are isolating at home. This morning, Molly Oak has more on how officials are fighting the outbreak and what it means for you, Molly.
Now, these cases here in Georgia add to more than 300 in the country. Now, the CDC says because of that rise in cases, it's activating its Emergency Operations Center to help monitor and coordinate an emergency response. The White House also now releasing new plans to fight monkeypox. Take a look at your screen. Here are the key points of the Biden-Harris administration's efforts. It reports the country is significantly increasing amounts of vaccines, allocating nearly 300,000 doses over the coming weeks, with 56,000 immediately. It also wants to expand testing and make it easier to access, and is working closely with healthcare providers and public health officials. Today, the CDC says it's holding a clinician outreach call to give updated guidance to physicians regarding testing and vaccination. Back to you, Aisha.
Thank you. Time now 6:56.
Here's a look at what you need to know on your Wednesday morning. Georgia's own Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson's NFL disciplinary hearing is going to continue today. Watson settled 20 lawsuits claiming sexual misconduct, according to his attorney. The NFL is recommending an indefinite suspension without pay for at least a year. Watson says he did nothing wrong.
The city of Atlanta is expanding its midnight basketball program. After the first season, we found out there was a slight decrease in crime reported in the community on game nights. The city is now creating a second location at Roselle Fond Recreation Center.
More affordable housing will be available in Atlanta. The city is holding a ribbon cutting this morning for the opening of the Canopy at Grove Park. It's a mixed income community on Westlake Avenue. It's in Northwest Atlanta.
Can you believe it? The iPhone is 15 years old today. This phone helped usher in the era of the smartphone, basically becoming your own personal computer right in the palm of your hand, Chesley.
Yeah, more powerful than, well, we won't even talk about it. Looking at noon today, 80 will be our temperature. You're looking at mostly cloudy skies. There'll be a few showers around, isolated showers, but a few embedded thunderstorms around the 3 o'clock hour. Temperatures getting up to about 84. I think we're going to top off around 85 degrees today and then drop back down to 84 by 6 o'clock. o'clock as you're driving home. You'll be using those windshield wipers intermittently. Where you have those thunderstorms, will be some brief heavy downpours on you.
See, that's why you got to tune in, man, because if you see that, you just roll right back on over, pull out that laptop. This is work from home day.
There you go.
Wish I could do that. I wish I could.
I know, me too.
Just work on your 15-year-old iPhone.
There you go.
All right, today's show's next. Have a great day, everybody.